Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. To Allen Crabbe. Has a look. And he scores on the step back.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Jared Allen snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Substitution being made in this one. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Billy Hernan-Gomez trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 69% at the line.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now.
Substitutions, Charlotte. Substitutions.
Dragic to Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. Jumper's good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. It's been all Hornets. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Dragic with it. Down by 15. Shot from the lane won't go. Bismack Biyombo with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Miles Bridges. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great athlete from Michigan State. Miles Bridges with the 3.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Terrific vision. Wide open look won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
And hits off a killer step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Russell with a shot, no good. Take stock of the floor. To Miles Bridges. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. 24-second violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game.
Bismack Biyombo sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Can't connect. Turn around, it's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nets have it. Dragic to Fareed. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Miles Bridges. Jared Allen rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
From the start, let's do it.
Stepping in for the Nets, number 10, Trevor Ariza. Subbing in for Charlotte, number 23.
Dragic. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing it out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
Cruises inside for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys down big. Cody Zeller pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Dragic. Rebound taken by the Hornets. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Dragic. No good. Goran Dragic swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Runner here won't go. He gets it.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Fires the three. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Dragic. Bismack Biyombo with a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Brown with a shot off the mark. The follow won't go either. Slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Dragic. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Dragic. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Cody Zeller. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Knocked loose. Hornets come up with it. And the denial.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Count it at the line. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Dragic to Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Dragic with it. Looking to make something happen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Navigating through traffic. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Oh, he got a piece of it. Plays like that could turn a game around. And a chance coming up at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Oops, he missed the first one. No good. Missed them both.
Substitutions.
Nets have the basketball. To Russell.
Double. I got your help here.
Here comes the screen. Russell. Driving right to the basket. Marvin Williams sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yeah, I got him. Here we go. I got you.
Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Russell. Hornets grab it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Can you stand? He's coming. Can you stand? I'm here.
Knocked loose. Hornets come up with it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
No good.
You got him. Here we go.
Shot from the lane won't go. Hornets grab it. To Miles Bridges. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Block up. Here you go.
Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Good. Off a spin.
If that missed, oh, he would have found himself on the bench.
Now a timeout from the Hornets coach as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Deep left corner.
I got you.
Great look and vision. Miles Bridges slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
D'Angelo Russell able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Fareed. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. Short jumper off the mark.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
I got him.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Brooklyn's got it. Goes to the left side. Russell. To Hollis Jefferson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
I got your help. We got your help.
Off the assist.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
4-3. Buries it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Russell. Another chance. Another shot won't go either. Here's a chance from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
And a put-back slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Kenneth Fareed. Tips it. Looking to push. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Russell. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Here we go, my ball, my ball. Trap. I got your help here.
Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
Got it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
From long range. He engulfed him that time.
Pick it up.
Dragic with it. His guys down big. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell to Dragic. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. D'Angelo Russell not going down here. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Nets have it to Hollis Jefferson.
On your right.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot.
Screen.
Lets it fly from long range, not getting the bounce. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Dragic. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Rises for the slam. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Dragic to Russell.
ISO.
Dragic. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
To Miles Bridges. Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Hornets have the basketball. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good.
For the Charlotte Hornets, number 5, Nicholas Batum.
Able to convert on both free throws.
I like that. All right, I got ball.
1 minute remaining in the booth.
To Miles Bridges. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a chance. Not that time. And a nice finish at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
It's Brooklyn's ball. And counted at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Jared Allen with the block. They've got it in the open floor.
Trap.
And a throwdown. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Oh, yeah, let's double shot. Yep.
No, pass stolen by the Hornets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's the Hornets with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets put their opponents away in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. The Hornets got their scoring from the guys you're seeing here on screen. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Brooklyn Nets seemed to have issues communicating when it came to transition defense. They gave up way too many easy baskets. Their lack of hustle was pretty obvious in the first 2 quarters.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.